What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. Today, we're talking about modern women regretting buying a house. So, statistics show that women own more homes than men. This is for a multitude of reasons. The biggest reason is divorce. After that, would a woman's willingness to take the risk of buying a home that they can afford all by themselves. Many of the women that bought houses in the last 5 years do regret their purchase. Let's look at a 33-year-old woman who regrets buying a house. I regret buying a house. Why? I would have saved the money if I rented longer. Many young professionals today feel pressure to stop throwing away money on rent and become homeowners as soon as possible. The reality, however, is that home ownership brings with it an increased financial burden and restrictions that renters often fail to adequately consider. Go Banking Rates spoke with 33-year-old Sarah, who deeply regrets rushing into buying her first home last year. Still in the first year of her 30-year mortgage, Sarah details how unexpected maintenance costs, rising interest rates, lack of flexibility, and overall house poor feeling leads to an extreme case of homeowners' remorse. And the thing also is a lot of these realtors rip off women because they know they can. So, All right, the cost of settling down too soon. When Sarah bought her first home last year in Chicago suburbs, she thought she was making a smart investment into her future. And the thing is, when women buy houses by themselves, they're looking to be by themselves forever. All of my friends were buying houses, and I just felt like it was time for me to stop renting and put down roots, she said. So when women say that, what happens is their friends are all kind of doing that. So they want to their friends are taking W's and buying houses with a husband and or a boyfriend or something, and they can't do that. So they just take that L. But just a year into homeownership, Sarah is filled with regret over her decision to buy for several different reasons. It seemed like the right move. Like many first-time buyers, Sarah rushed into purchasing a home without fully considering the additional costs involved. My real estate agent told me not to worry about high interest rates and that I could always refinance later. The mortgage broker I was working with made everything seem so simple, she recalled. It seemed like the right move. All of my money would just be going towards owning something rather than paying rent every month. What Sarah didn't account for were expenses like closing costs, repairs, higher utility bills, and homeowners insurance premiums. As soon as I moved into the house, things started breaking. The AC unit went out the first month, and then I had a plumbing issue a few months later that I've easily spent over $5,000 in repairs and maintenance in my first year of owning the home. And the thing is, all of the guys are going to rip you off because they can't. They're just going to charge you double or triple. Everything's more competitive right now. Dating, business, and just life in general. But most guys are being lied to. They're told to chase fantasies, trad values, fairy tales, and fake gurus. We found men who cracked the code, guys who killed it on dating apps, dominated cold approach, or built passive income. Real world tested results. Join our private university and learn directly from the men who figured it out. Click on pearlinvite.com, watch the short video, and book your call. On top of an unexpected repair, Sarah is now responsible for mowing her lawn, shoveling snow, cleaning gutters, chores that would be handled by her landlord when she rented. On top of high monthly costs, Sarah has been blindsided by maintenance expenses, homeowners insurance premiums, and other unforeseen costs of owning a home. I super regret locking myself into a 30-year mortgage with massive monthly payments at such a young age, she said. In just the first year, Sarah estimates that she spent over $10,000 more than she budgeted for. This extreme financial burden has led to serious doubts that she made the right choice by buying a home. Now I cringe every time I see mortgage rates go up, knowing my friends who are still renting can easily move or downgrade apartments. I'm stuck into this house I can barely afford. Looking back, Sarah said she underestimated both the responsibility and inflexibility of owning property long term. When things break now, it's on me to fix them. As a renter, maintenance issues were my landlord's problems, and I definitely took for granted being able to move somewhere new every year or two without any hassle, she said. Owning this home already feels more restrictive than freeing. Her advice for renters after considering buying. So what advice does Sarah have for renters thinking about taking the homeowner leave? leap. Rent longer than you think you need to, she said. I thought I was being smart buying a house at 33, but I clearly wasn't financially or mentally ready for that commitment. Yancey Forsyth, a real estate advisor from Missouri Valley Homes, echoed Sarah's advice. Spend time thoroughly evaluating your financial readiness for home ownership. Consider all the additional expenses involved beyond just the mortgage payment. She also suggested renters build a sizable emergency fund before purchasing. From one homeowner to another, there will always be unexpected expenses. Always have a financial cushion when it comes to owning a home. For Sarah, she wishes she had heeded warnings from her parents and close friends to give home ownership a bit more time. I was in such a rush to stop throwing away my money on rent, but really, renting gave me so much more flexibility. I'm now house poor for a property that, frankly, I don't even see myself wanting to live in long term. Her biggest piece of advice: rent as long as you can stand it. Home ownership might seem like the goals, but financial commitment is not. And this is the thing. Boomers, they don't understand this. Boomers, you guys were at least able to plan to be with someone for 20 years. We can't. Millennials, Gen Z, we can't do that. We can't plan for that. We got to plan to get divorced. So we're going to buy a house that the wife can take. You know, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Please like the video on your way out and subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.